Hello, Christina Marlette here, creator of Courageous Self-Care and the Balm membership, Body Awareness Life Makeover. And we are on day 8 of self-care gifts that you can give to yourself over the 12 days of self-care. All right, so day 8, I'm going to sing to you. We'll review the other ones and then I'll talk about today's topic. So, on the 8th day of self-care, the gift I gave to me, ugly, awkward dancing, embodiment through yoga, going vertical, the power of the pause. Open the trapdoor, intentional living, loving all the parts, and breath work to move stuck energy. Haha, day 8, ugly, awkward dancing. What does that mean? Well, often when I share with people the idea of ugly, awkward dancing, they say, that's all I got. I can do that. So prior to Courageous Self-Care, my whole business was Dance Ugly, Dance Awkward. And I was helping my clients to use organic movement to move through perfectionism. I didn't know that I was getting stuck energy moving, but that's what we were doing. And people had remarkable, miraculous results. And I didn't really know what was going on. So I wrote a book to get clear on why ugly, awkward dancing was working so well. And it was definitely healing for me because I grew up dancing for perfection. I competed in tap dancing for 15 years. It was all about winning the gold medal, a scholarship if possible, trophies, and getting first place and getting the highest marks. So it really fed into my perfectionism, and I didn't know that you could move without choreography until I was in my 20s. So this ugly, awkward dancing emerged. And I found it to be incredibly liberating. So the tagline for Dance Ugly, Dance Awkward is live life with freedom, screw how it looks. That was not my motto previously. But what I learned through Ugly Awkward Dancing is like if you can close your eyes and move with freedom and just love whatever is moving through, maybe emotions come up as you're moving, everything shifts. In my book, How Ugly Awkward Dancing Changes Everything, there are quotes that I included, and I love the one from James Brown. He said, if there are any problems that dancing can't solve, I don't know what they are. So I found also that lots of people I worked with at the time when I was doing Ugly Awkward Dancing as my whole business, people came to me who were dance wounded and they had experienced something along the way where someone had told them that they couldn't dance or that they were terrible at dancing or like something just got shut down and it was showing up through dance. And by giving them organic dance questions, I would invite them to move their bodies to answer this question, and then the answers would occur. And so what I truly believe is that dance is an essential part of the human experience. Every culture, indigenous culture, used dance as a way to connect with their bodies, with each other, with music, with the divine, with their spirit. And truly, there is no issue that dancing can't resolve. So dance is so, so powerful. And I feel like in the Western world, a lot of it has been squashed and like it has become about just being an art form. So lots of people, when I told them I was doing this ugly, awkward dancing, they'd say, oh, yeah, I don't dance. I never had lessons. You don't need lessons to dance. You need maybe a drum or maybe your breath, or maybe some music, and then you move. So dance is incredibly liberating. One other thing that I'll share about dance is brain researchers were very shocked when they started mapping out the parts of the brain that were lit up during dance. They thought it was going to be the movement center, but actually, in addition to that, the communication center lit up and the language center. And they're like, what is happening? Because dance is a language, dance is about communicating, it's about connecting, it's about community. It's about letting the divine move through. I've had so many healing experiences through dance. And so this is something that has been resurrected in the Balm every month. We're having an ugly, awkward dance party. And so I invite you to experiment. Like if dance isn't about getting it right, and if it's meant to be ugly and awkward, oh, the other thing is that dance is never ugly and awkward. The only thing that's ugly and awkward about dance is the way that people judge themselves. That's it. So when we embrace that and when we say, okay, it doesn't matter how it looks, it's just going to be about how it feels. Close your eyes, put on some music, move with freedom, and I guarantee that you will feel different and you will feel better. So, ugly, awkward dancing is a wonderful self-care gift you can give to yourself. I will see you again tomorrow.